phone audio and broadcasts. Okay. So, this is surreal.
You can hear me in the background with my phone. There's my fucking
Okay, so that's how long it takes for the lag to kick in. Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay, I just turned off my phone because we don't need that. Wow. Is that you? No. Stay on it. Who's watching?
It's Bustin mentoring me.
Oh, okay. Bustin. If you're watching, just type something in. I know, but type something in. Let me know that it's you. Wow. This is so strange. This is so strange. I've got no one. Okay, yeah, there you are. I literally have no one that. I have no subscribers. So, like, what I've heard is that you need at least 5 subscribers for you to actually show up in the thing. Like, when they search for you. Are you just gonna watch me play a game, or like what's going on? Are you gonna sit in there? Are we gonna play together and have me broadcast what I see? Alright, I gotcha, okay. Hold up, how do I change the sidebar? Am I able to adjust whether or not I can see the sidebar? Or is that permanently there? I'd assume it was permanent unless I wanted to do something weird, but... Okay, then how do I change it? Like, let's say I just wanted to see just my screen without the little broadcast thing in the... Hold up, what does it look like? Does it... Come on. I want to see if it includes the little sidebar there.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, so it says on air and all that as well? Okay, so how do I change that? This sharing and broadcast settings. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Okay, let's see what happens if I turn that off. Yeah, okay. So now it's as it is, just as it is, and the only thing that has any indication is the little on-air thing. So I'm unable to see anything. It just looks regular like. And the only thing that I have to do to actually change it back is to just click that, and it shows everything. Hey. Who is Pike 2? I do not know who Pike 2 is. Okay. So let's just go back. Disable that so you guys can see a good quality stream. Even though it's at like 720p max. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Okay. So, are you gonna join the party or what? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna load up YouTube on my phone, just because nobody's ever gonna see this anyway, so it's like, why the heck not? Know what I mean? Yeah, look at this. What is the lag? That's like a solid... There's at least 5 seconds of lag. I think the reason why is because it has to... It's got to make it to where it can stream at the 720p given my internet connection. So that's the only reason. Dude, I could do guides like this. Like, literally, I've always wanted to do this because everyone that I see that plays Paragon does not make actual guides. Like, okay, I'm just gonna mute the audio and all that, but hey, you're jungle, by the way. So are you just gonna be swapping off and in between the live stream and whatever? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Just that I am actually able to do this is something else. And it sounds good too. Like, it actually sounds okay. It sounds like I'd actually be doing something. If it weren't just for like me, my brother, and you like looking at YouTube. This is surreal. Goodness. I'm gonna have to take like talking classes
for
so that
sexual content.
Why?
I don't know.
It's only got my voice too. Like, it only has my voice, so okay, so I'm just gonna like this. No, it's my own content. I can't do that. That'd be scrubby. Wow. This is so weird. And just in case nobody's able to tell, like, I'm doing this one-handed. Well, okay. Oh, wait! I can finally do the thing that I've always wanted to show you guys. Watch this. 360 no scope. Heck yeah, that's finally caught on stream because I've tried to make you watch that so many times. But you'd never known what I'm actually doing, so now you get to see it on stream. Did I just say strem? I'm sure as heck it better not have said strem, it's stream. That is disappointing. But, like, now I've got the peer pressure of, like, watching people fail my last hits. This sucks. When I die, I'm literally going to run into the other room and tell my mom and dad I'm streaming. This is so weird. And I missed another one. Oh no! It's got the little notification up there too. I'm gonna have to turn that off somehow. No, that's just the way I've always done it. I should probably turn it off for streams. Oh, it's censored?
Yeah, it's censored.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. I like that. Is the little on-air icon censored too, or not?
It's not there at all.
That's interesting. Dude, why'd they make this so easy to do? Like, I can't believe it. Why is it so easy? Basically, I'm just going for last hits right now.
Also, I'm about 8 seconds behind the stream.
8 seconds? Yeah.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Oh no. I should have known that when the Feng Mao walked out. That he was teleporting on over to take that gold. It just didn't run through my mind. This phase needs to be careful and to stop stealing last hits. Well, no, she isn't taking last hits, it's just that when it gets low and she's still shooting, it makes it a bit more difficult for me to actually... Come late game though, I'm gonna freaking dominate him. I don't even care about the other last hits. FaZe is taking them anyways. Dang it, he did it again.
An allied tower is under attack.
Look at that, dude. She's... Maybe she thinks she needs to carry. I don't know why she would be trying to take my last hits, though. Oh, now everyone gets to watch how bad my aim is. I forgot about that. See if we can poke him. What's he got? Oh, he doesn't even have the healer token. Okay. As you can see, I always take... Okay, the reason why I say he doesn't have a healer token is because if they don't have healer token, it makes it that much easier to poke them out. Because as you can see, I have a healer token, right? And I took tower shots, right? but it doesn't matter because I'll just heal it back up because I got that 2.8 regen. Okay, what they're going for is they're going for that gold again. Okay, she's going for that. I just need to... And now he's level 5, that's scary. I'd rather try and poke him. Okay, so we don't have anyone that's doing stuff in mid apparently. Is the phase gonna pull me out? Probably not. She hasn't done anything of help yet. What she has done is take my farm. I'll give her that. That's the one time then. Okay, no. Earlier on she did a little something. Pulled me away when they came running from the jungle, but before that she hasn't done much but it take my farm like every ranged minion. Okay, that was a good pull. I need to be more mindful of the map. Completely screwed that up. I honestly should have better accuracy than I do. Oh my goodness. He straight took the last hit there. Stole my chances at it. I like that. Just straight up denying me farm. Maybe one day. No fear. Excellent. I even got my thing. I always, whenever I possibly can, when I have order, I will always take the Empyrean Mask because having 4 of any 3 stats is really nice. And let's see.
Enemy killing spree.
Dude, he really wants it. But why though? Why did he feel that was necessary? I mean, I didn't even have to use anything at all. Oh, that's why. There she goes. Taking another little bit of farm. I love it. Hey, everyone's greedy for kills though. I don't mind. But jeez, man. I find it so unlikely that anybody else will ever watch this. Okay, you go and defend your right lane. We need to back up. There's absolutely no point in sticking around for that. In fact, they showed all three people, and their entire team is in right and mid lane. So if somebody would just push that left lane, that would be perfect, because it's already set into our tower. Dude, I've got dreams now. I could legit. Dude, every last hit. Okay. How many last hits does she have? 10. So in other words, she's just been taking farm for no apparent reason. Okay, maybe I'm just a scrub, but I find it difficult when they keep attacking it when it's low, because I just do not have the same mechanical skill as someone with a mouse. It's just hard for me. Okay, this is unsafe. This is definitely unsafe, yes. Popped 2 ults and they took the tower. Okay. Dude, where is our mid? Did he just fall off the face of the planet? Yeah, that's the problem I do have with this deck. I shred people late game, and I'm a bit tanky early, but the problem that I have is I don't have any wards, so it's... Yeah. Setting it up for your last hit. I don't even care. We'll just slow push this. I missed another one. I need to practice my aiming. Dude, if she's just gonna push the lane anyways.
Power grows.
If I wasn't here to take that, she'd probably just steal that from me too. Okay. We need to just brawl with this Fang Mao. Where are you at, buddy?
Enemy has been slain. Allied tower is under attack. Double kill.
Okay. Okay, that's not safe. We need to just back off. Okay. Nobody should be engaging in that right lane. No one should. What we should happen is have someone de-push this lane, and to make sure that no one takes that tower there. Okay, what's going on? Oh, we have... Okay, this is not a safe place for me to be in. Okay. Okay, you guys need to deal with that. Wow, so Feng Mao straight stole our jungle. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try and tank this. Probably not the smartest idea, but... What is everyone doing? So, good, we got the collapse. It's still gonna be pushed in our way, but...
An enemy has been slain.
At least we're preventing a little bit of it.
An enemy tower is under attack. Your power grows.
Well, I don't really have a reason to continue this stream since no one's watching, but... Actually, you know what? I'll keep this stream up just because this is a milestone. And, you know, I've never done it before, so why not? Yeah, they've got everybody and everyone else's I don't trust that. When they all go missing, that's not safe.
An allied tower is under attack.
Or that means I can just go full ham. Nope, thing. What is he? Level 9, same as me? Huh.
An allied tower is under attack.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'm a slightly higher level than this Murdoch.
An enemy has been slain.
Where are you at, bud? Did he go invis? I don't know what he did, but whatever he did, it worked. Let's straight push that. Can we actually get somebody? Never mind.
An enemy tower is under attack.
We should just not even challenge that lane anymore. They set right lane. They're gonna try and set mid lane. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it up. I've got 3 points to spend. That's enough to finish my Whirling Wand, my early game Whirling Wand, and yeah, they're definitely pushing. Okay. As my build stands right now, I find that it has the perfect balance of just power and attack speed. Like at this point in the game, I hit really hard. I don't have an optimal DPS calculator, but from what I can tell, I hit really hard at this stage in the game. And when it comes to late game, I also hit really hard. So yeah, we definitely need to defend that.
Tower is under attack.
He wants to. I can tell he wants to. But is he gonna try and back? He backed.
Allied tower is under
Oh, he didn't back. He's trying to hit a snipe off. Okay, never mind. He hurts. I gave it up. I nearly killed him earlier, but that was because he wasn't fighting back.
An allied tower is under attack.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay, we need to save our lanes. I think I should take a little bit of pride in the fact that no one has actually touched the right lane yet. And I'd like to keep it that way. They finally touched it. I'm thinking that I just hard push this lane. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna straight hard push it. Now. No. They're all missing. I don't trust that. What I found to be a really safe spot to back is actually up here, because nobody actually looks up here from down that spot, and not very many people. It's a very secluded area. I don't have to worry about much when I back in that spot in particular. And now I'm gonna start. I should be starting my Windcarver Blade. Goodness. But yeah, when I play Sparrow, I always level up my piercing shot, I believe it's called. Piercing shot, yes. It's the equivalent of a Wraith snipe, and it's just really good for early game poke. It doesn't hit nearly as hard in the late game because you'll have a bunch of crit. But actually I've only got 30%, but that's besides the point. I don't trust that. They're gonna... Good. Just by showing his face, he made everything a bunch easier. Also, since our jungler isn't doing any jungling, I'm taking it upon myself, because apparently I'm in that elo.
An allied tower is under attack.
And it really sucks, because we just lost the tower.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Yeah, he just said thanks, because I stole his last hits, but he should really be in that lane, deep pushing it. Okay. This is the exact point where I back. Actually, no, I want to stick around for one more, because if I wait just a little bit longer... See, what I realize is that I usually play the farm game. At this point I should be hitting hard, but... What I'm planning on doing here... Oh, good.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Okay. Losing our ability to jump is not worth the mid tower, guys. It really isn't, yeah. There, that'll de-push. Or it should. Yeah, it'll de-push. Now. That sucks, but... Everyone's backed, okay. Chimera wants it, but I'm not sure that's the smartest call, man.
An allied tower is under attack.
He's doing dumb stuff.
Tower destroyed.
I don't know why he would sit in that lane and then not do anything for a solid however long I watched him. I'm thinking that we just straight hard push. Okay, we just need to back off. No one's here. Absolutely no one's here. guys are doing the raptors and I didn't even notice. That's sad. Okay. That was pretty good, okay. You guys took it too. Now. Yeah, okay, that's what the Chimera is for. Me and FaZe just need to hard push this. Because if we just hard push this, we might be... Nope, there's Gadget. Really? I don't know what she thinks she's doing. We're overstaying our welcome. Stop it! Just retreat already. We aren't going to take anything by being here. Look at that. Look at that, my good sir. I don't like that you think that that's a smart idea. We really should not be doing that. Yeah, no. I don't know what I can do here. This guy needs to calm down. Dang it. Okay, we just need to back up. Including you, dude. There's no point in trying to do that. You aren't dealing enough damage for it to actually hurt. Now, here's my plan. I'm gonna load that up. I'm gonna load this up. I'm gonna get my better whirling wand. I know, but Raiju, bang. Whatever the... Is it called Staff of Legend? Whatever the thing is that makes it to where... Whatever it does where you displace them. That's the core mechanic of it. Okay. And I did not have the damage, okay. By selling that Adamant Edge, I did not have the damage anymore. I mean, if they're really wanting to go for that, I guess they are. This is sketchy, but if we get an early one, that could definitely work. I don't know how good it'll work. That definitely hurt. You need to defend those lanes more than anything else. It's not worth losing our inhibs for. Hey dude, if you wait a minute and come over to right lane, I'm just gonna hard push this. Because I don't have to worry about Yeah, if you could proxy it. Good, you're proxying it. Hey yo, Ma. I'm actually streaming.
What are you?
I'm streaming. Okay. No, I'm not. You don't get anything at this stage. You have to get a membership with YouTube. But this is literally my first ever stream. I mean, no one's watching me right now, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep this for nostalgic purposes, so that if I ever get an actual YouTube channel, I am going to remember this. Okay. I did not notice that he was a level 15. I should definitely have not fighted that. But my dumb thought process told me that it's okay because you've got orb. Hint, guys, for when you do this, it is not okay to try and fight a fighter when they're over leveled. Melee people were made specifically to gain an early lead and to make sure that they could punish anybody else. That is what the point of them is. That's what their point is. And come late game, they are tanky to the point where it doesn't matter how much damage they do, they can survive long enough to do it. And that makes them scary. And as you can see right there, 506 crit, that's nice. It won't be hitting that hard on a person depending on their armor, but
An enemy has been slain.
I am now at full build. I don't really have a reason for popping mine. There. Now, all I have to do is push one more wave. Actually, hold up. A bunch of them are dead. This could work. I want to kill this guy before the time. Okay, he hurts. He hurts. Why does he hurt so much? And he's 2 levels under me. Hold up. Wow.
An enemy tower is under attack.
I should have turned and fought him.
An enemy tower destroyed.
That sucks.
Enemy has been slain.
He built next to no crit. What is that? 16% crit? But if he hits me with a crit, I'm gonna be done. Like, kaput status. And I'm at full build. How come I let that happen? I shouldn't have let that happen. Because if I'd popped my stuff, I would have killed him instantly. That's what I should have done. I should have just turned on him, but I was scared because he was hitting hard. And I believe that's reasonable. But I should have realized that he's got his passive where he's able to sprint after you at like Mach 10. It's a horrible passive, by the way. They should really rework that. There's no point to having a passive like that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a little bit more.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, hey. That works.
The power of the orb is...
And now we do our thing. Okay. We're going to be hitting harder than anyone else in the game besides Gadget. So, I don't trust being here alone at all, so I'm just not. I believe that's a reasonable call. $624. That is... Okay, I don't want to mess with that at all. If we could get everyone up in this lane, actually. Actually, no. We need someone to attack the right lane. Also, I do not trust that at all. I'm Sparrow. I don't want to get CC'd. Dude, we're just gonna lose this. And of course, right when I need the phase, she isn't there. But hey, dude, just take the inhib. Just take the inhib. It sucks that I'm 2 and 4. Do we even have any engage? We don't have engage. The only person who's able to engage is Chimera. But I don't even know where that guy's at. He's still farming. He fell behind somehow. That Murdoch is looking for that 1 in a million crit though. Because his build is just gonna insta-gib you if he gets that crit. That is literally the point of the build. I don't even know what that would do. That'd do upwards of... He doesn't have any attack speed. He doesn't have any crit chance even. It's just... But here's my strategy. I'm gonna walk into this lane with the next wave, and I'm gonna pop my stuff and murder him. That's the idea. Except he isn't there, great. Are you kidding me? This, my children, is what happens when you have 30% crit chance. RN Jesus stays on your side. Do you have Font of Rapture? No, you did the thing. Good job.
Enemy inhibitor is under
You did the good job thing. Okay, that was his crit. That was his crit. That was his 1 in a million crit. And he insta-killed me. More or less. That was literally his entire game plan right there. He got that one crit that changed the game. And I can't kill anything. I just can't. And it sucks. I think all of us just died there. Yeah, well, FaZe being the last one alive doesn't help anything if you don't pull anyone out of danger. See, the problem that I have right now is that I know that I hit like a truck with this build, but I just have not had the chance. Although why she would ever want us to attack that, I have little to no idea. All I want is just that little bit extra. Oh no. They're doing the thing. Oh dang. Where'd she go?
Proceed to your reward.
Well, that wasn't that bad. At the very end, I actually did something. Took me all game. But that's what Sparrow does, folks. What you do with Sparrow is you farm up until... right up until the point where you max out, like, when you get your piercing shot maxed out, that's when you hit a power spike in confirming kills. It's because I'm streaming. See? I even paused the stream a half second because I was checking out your messages. Anyhow, with Sparrow, what you do is you get to late game. But late game isn't her true power spike. Her true power spike comes after she maxes out her piercing shot. Because the second that maxes out, you start putting stuff into Relentless. And that's when you start hurting kids. Because when you start getting, especially toward mid-late game to late game, that's the exact period where she starts hitting really, really hard. Because at that point, people aren't able to insta-kill each other, but she can, because she can get so many shots off. And then whenever they get out of range, she's got her piercing shot to deal that extra 50% damage, because you've got Relentless stacked on them. So you just pulverize kids. I think it's extra 45% damage. But yeah, like around level 11, 12, that's right where you start popping off. Especially when you have hemorrhage. Because when you get hemorrhage and combine it with your ult, you shoot absurdly fast. And you're hitting everything in shotgun range. So you're spraying all over the place. And it's dealing a lot more damage than it should, in my opinion. But that's the point of playing Sparrow. It's because she's extremely unsafe, but she hits extremely hard. And actually, as a demonstration, this is my Murdoch build, but I should not actually have the hemorrhage if I want to get an insta-kill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this. And I'm going to get... and a little bit more crit chance, never hurt anyone. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why. There. So now I don't have any at all attack speed, but I have... what is it? That's 12 plus 24, 36% crit chance. So about 1 in 3 shots. But in that 1 of 3 shots, I'm gonna be hitting for an absurd amount of damage. 3 Madstone gems, folks, and a micro nuke. I'm thinking about adding a wound just for consistency, but I don't know. Because the 36 to 48 is a major jump. I think I'll do it. So this right here is an example of a one-hit build for Murdoch. And yeah. Oh, by the way, folks, this right here is Busted Mentor. He showed me how to do this. My first ever stream. Ha. But anyhow, I'm just creating this just for the purpose of thinking that, hey, maybe some point down the line, well, you darn should feel special, kid. You're the one that showed me how to do this. It's probably going to be horrible quality, but And I don't have a face cam or anything. But hey, I'm not mad. I am not mad. This is extremely easy to set up, folks. It really is. There's a little button called share. If I become famous, give you money. Yeah, alright, kid. I'm gonna give it to the homeless. So you better come begging in rags. I might just play Sparrow again, just for the heck of it. I don't know. I can't really believe that there's 4 people watching. Who could be watching? Restart? Hold up! Who's restart generator? Alright. I will play Wraith just for you, because you're the first person I do not know. I will play Wraith. No, wait, hold up. Do I even have a build? I did not have a build. I cannot play Wraith, I'm sorry. If I play Wraith, I will fail. I will fail. Who am I supposed to pick? Oh, I'm sorry. Ah. Dang it. Sorry, my mic got caught in the wires. I would have played Wraith, it's just... I don't have a build, so I'm just gonna screw myself up. Oh, he left! Oh no, wait. Dude. You don't? Well, I personally... I just don't feel comfortable using the base builds because I feel like I could maximize it so much more, so I just don't ever feel comfortable having that. And I don't have enough deck slots yet. I'm still a level 36. So... Who are these people and why do they want to watch me? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it, but... If you guys ever rewatch this stream, you will realize that this... I've said it multiple times, but this is my first ever stream. And also, that was supposed to be a 360, but... Hey, Bustin, you should probably go to that... You're the only one who actually has carry damage. Yeah. He's calling you out over there. Also, boys, this is called the dummy ward. Okay. And that's called dewarding. The Wraith was kinda smart, I'll give him that. Bustin' Mentor is the person I'm in a party with right as of this very moment. Okay, hold up, no. No. Okay, we'll go with that. Will I get there in time for this to be a fast clear? I do not know.
Stop being stupid.
No, I will not. See, I was 6 seconds late. Also, the reason why I sway back and forth is... Okay, see, I missed there. But the point of swaying out of attack range is so that the minions cannot hit you. So you take less damage from jungle camps. See, this is going to be a really slow clear because I'm dumb. But The point of that is to take as few minion hits as possible. It doesn't really matter as much on Chimera because he's got his health regen, right? Which is what I unlocked here. Yeah. What's it? Spirit regeneration, yeah. That's really good, especially early on. It doesn't work throughout the game, but hey. Also, I'm not really used to playing really early game heavy champions. I tend to like farming a lot and getting my clear done so that I can hit level 5 as quick as possible. But yeah, that's my clear. I usually just start on that side, try to clear out all the level 2s before that's a problem. And then I travel on over to the left side to clear out this jungle. Because even though that I'm low on HP, it doesn't matter because I got the shield. And there, now I have my ambush. At this point in time, the smartest thing I could probably do would be to gank a lane. But since I am not such a smart person, I will wait. Oh wait. Everyone's in this lane? We can do this. No, 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 no. Okay, I'll let them clean that up. Steal the gold. And now I'm gonna back. I do not know, but they are kind people. But yeah, with Chimera, you want to hit level 3 as quick as possible and gank as many lanes as possible to get them going. I think what I'm going to try and do is gank the safe lane to get my Wukong up and coming. Because the more he's left alone to farm, the better he becomes. Actually, Wraith is surprisingly easy to gank. But I don't know, I'm going to clear out my jungle first. Except here he is stealing my farm again. Doing a freaking little 360 jump isn't gonna make you all nice and cool. Come on, I'm gonna go for this because unless he pops his ult, oh dang it, okay. I'll seed that one. But yeah, I'm hoping that that was enough harassment to keep him out of it. It probably wasn't, to be honest. I should probably take a look at his build. Yeah, he's got healer token. That's going to make him a lot more tanky in the early. Because unless they follow up on that, which I don't know if they will. Okay, I'm just going to back here. And my plan with this back is to grab that, take my green, and then try to gank that left lane. If I can kill Twin Blast again and set him even further behind, that would make me golden. And also, the other jungler, Seraph, we haven't seen her at all, in fact. I'm such low elo that she might even disconnect, I don't even know, but... we can go ahead and give it a try. Oh, there he is. There's a cute little... Okay, he doesn't want to try anything. But let's go ahead and see if we can take care of this right here, right now. I don't even care that they've got a thing. No, no, okay. Okay, that's perfectly alright. We got a kill. I'm gonna back. And grab a shaman's drink.
An enemy has been slain.
Chimera is excellent for people starting out. Sorry if I have delayed reactions. It's just that I basically only look at the comments when I back, because all the rest of the time I'm like busy explaining things, etc. Okay, now I have my ult. This is where things become interesting, because this guy hits really hard once he gets his ult on. In fact, I'm just gonna let that go and try to get... Okay, he backed off. Oh, by the way, in case you guys are like, I don't know, bronze, silver, maybe low gold, like I've been for a while, that left lane is supposed to fall. It is supposed to fall. It relieves pressure on all the other sides of the map. And now I have black buff. This is where things get sketchy for Wraith. Dang it, okay. It doesn't matter, because I'm just gonna go ahead and gank this lane again. I've got black buff, so it hits a lot harder. There we go. This is for the money shot, boys. We're going. Okay, never mind. I'm extremely dumb. It doesn't matter.
An enemy tower is under attack. An allied tower is under attack. An allied
I'm going
tower is
to
under
mid
attack.
lane, and I'm going to try and push this as hard as I possibly can. You don't scare me, bud. So don't even try. See, that's the thing. When you see stuff like that poor Wraith right there, you have to realize yes, you have to be very accurate with Wraith. If you aren't accurate, you're kind of just not doing much with him. In my personal opinion, Wraith doesn't do very much at all. He really doesn't. What he does, and what he does extremely well, is he kills people. But as someone that you need in the mid lane, he is not what you need. You do not have wave clear. You don't have very much utility. All your abilities are purely focused on surprising people and killing people, preventing them from doing anything. Okay, as what I can see right now where I think I should be is maybe I should be in the mid lane or I should be preventing that right lane push. And I think I'm gonna go for that right lane push while he's feeling cocky. Cause what the heck happened? Oh, the outplay. He really outplayed us, actually. The only reason I got that kill was because of the minions. I was not thinking about that at all. That was actually really cool. If he hadn't have walked straight into our minions, though, that would have been a little bit better. Okay, I'm just gonna go brain dead and read the comments. Or that works. Okay. So. Yeah. So. That wasn't that bad. Could have been worse. But if I'm lucky... No, she took it. She didn't take anything else though. So this right here is called counter jungling. You do it when you want to deny them their own farm. But their jungler is very bad. This is mostly just so that I can level up. Get level 8. So that I can get that last point in health regen before I try and gank that one. Or I can get my freaking XP stolen. That always works too. Oh, I'm so disappointing. And I get another kill, freaking stolen. This Wukong though, that Wukong right there that you're seeing, that right there is Bustin' Mentor. Remember that name. He steals my farm all the time. I never steal his, but he always feels like he needs to steal my farm. It's perfectly fine that we're losing that tower because I'm going to try and push this tier 2. It probably will not work. But hey, if it does. Okay, it will not work. I don't want to fight a 2v1 even if I'm level 8 and they're only level 6. Rampage is actually really good at initiating and just general purpose use, because what he can do is he can meet shield the same way that Chimera can because of his ult, and his stun is godly. Like, you really can't ask for much better than his stun. It can hit up for like 2 seconds, I think. I think it hits 2 seconds. But to have that much time down, where the person can't do anything, it's just cruel to watch. I should probably be looking for last hits more than my stats, but... Someone needs to defend that lane. It's probably gonna be me, isn't it? Okay, they backed off. They backed off.
An allied tower is under attack.
Hey, it's really kind of you two random people to actually show up, though. Actually, I think it's just Wraith Boss, but it's really nice for you to show up, man. Oh, are you sure about that? Do you really want to do that, bud? I'm just gonna unpush this lane. Okay, the way that you set a lane is you to make it to where your lane barely outpushes theirs. That is the key to setting a lane. Now, a couple ways that you can set a lane is to kill the ranged minions, you know, the ones in the back. If you kill those, they won't have enough firepower to kill your minions before your minions kill theirs. So just killing the ranged minions and walking away sets it on a slow push. Alternatively, you can just sit there and take last hits. Like, just sit there and take last hits when nobody else is trying to take last hits. That also works because...
Enemy has been slain.
I'll just grab this to fly the heck out. Because when all you take is the last hits and no one else is contesting it or like trying to do that, you just add that extra bit of player damage, so it just barely outpushes the other one. The other people. I'm actually playing really dumb here, but that's okay. See what? Okay, we just needed to attack that right lane. Let's just go for that. Like right now.
That's left.
Left lane, my bad. See, what we just took right here is their ability to jump. The Twin Blast is so cute when he's angry. My plan is to defend that left lane. I don't have enough time to try and get a full item, which I probably could no. Or to completely regen my mana. I just need to defend that. Okay. So there's Bustin' Mentor stealing my jungle again, as always. The guy can't help himself. Cool, Wraith Boss. I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean... Goodness, how long ago did you say that? But we can go ahead and see if we can arrange something. Because that could be really cool, in my humble opinion. So because Wukong took some of my that's another interesting thing about Chimera, is that after a certain point, his on-hit animation does not align up with the damage that he does. Like, the longer that I keep swinging, the later that the targeting animation takes. Well, I don't know how to explain it, but the longer that you keep going, the later that the damage shows up. See, what I'm doing is I'm doing a very ballsy play here. I am very, very deep, and I do not have any wards down. The potential for me to be ganked is extremely high. But a good thing that I have is I have vision on 4 people. So I can... I'm watching this. Like, you want to watch the minimap whenever you possibly can. See, all 5 people are up. All 5 people are right where they're at. And as you can see, right about here, there's either going to be excellency or nothing at all. Probably nothing at all. I'm probably going to die, but to get an inhib this early is definitely something you want. Yeah, I died for it, but it doesn't matter, because I took their inhib. So, at this point in the game, I think my best bet is to start building my defense, which would be my Mad Sport Sash, and my Toon Barrier, which I have ability armor. So at this point, I deal enough damage, I think. So if I just start building tanky, they won't be able to kill me through my damage, because I'm the most leveled character in the game right now. So if I can keep that up, like, as you can see, I just took an inhib. That's extremely powerful. I think I've got the most farm out of anybody. Okay, Bustin' Mentor has 104, but as you can see, when you compare myself to the enemy team, they really do not have anywhere near 107 last hits. Or CS, as some people call it. Okay. Hey, could you guys let me know how you actually found me? Because I don't have anywhere near 5 subscribers. So I'm just wondering how random people found me. And yeah. Once you get an inhib, it becomes exponentially easier to just let the lane go, because the minions are automatically stronger. And as Chimera, once you hit a certain point, like mostly when your spirit regeneration is stacked and you've got a bit of armor, at that point you can just solo raptors. This is extremely good in low elo, because when you're able to solo raptors like this... Oh look, my buddy, he heard me talk about raptors, so I had to get in on it. Okay, I'm gonna let him take that last one. Actually, if we wanted to, we've got the 2 people that could easily take Orb Prime. Do you have any wards? You have a scout ward. That doesn't mean much. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop one right in there. Okay, so nobody warded Orb Prime. That's actually one of the best spots in the world to ward Orb Prime, because in this spot, you can't hit it at all. See, the question that I have at this point in time is whether or not I will actually get enough spirit regeneration in time to prevent his attacks from outright killing me. So I've got 88, and I think that's the cap I have. But that's about enough to do it, yeah. If someone were to just hop in right lane at this point in time, it would be so easy to just end the game. But yeah, as you can see, Chimera and Wukong are extremely good at taking like living objectives, because they can build their... I can build my stacks and Wukong can build his clones. So it just makes it, yeah, just in general. They're just a really good tag team for taking objectives. It's not necessarily competitive because neither of them have like extremely good CC. Like Wukong definitely doesn't have good CC, but and Chimera just has no escape at all. But if you can look past that, it becomes real nice. And this is the point where we take another inhib. In fact, this is the point where we take every inhib. See, that's what we're looking for, boys. That right there. As you can see, I didn't really build much damage at all. I built a lot of early game health. That's... See, there's two ways that you can build Chimera. You can either build him full damage and depend on his regeneration, or you can build him tanky. Tanky is actually a lot better because the harder you are to kill, the longer the amount of time you have for his stacks to actually be effective. Because when you're only hitting people like 7 times to kill them, you're only going to have 7 stacks, and he can have up to 25 stacks of spirit regen. So that's actually not what you want to do. You want to build him tanky so that he can sustain tank everything that you throw at him. I generally like building a defense item of each, and then... What? Well, it's the end game, so... Who's still watching? Hey, Wraith Boss, if you want to, like, try and join up, I guess... now would be the time. But... yeah, you're level 18. I'm not sure if we're on the same level. Like, even though we could play together, I'm not sure if it's the best idea, because you'd be going up against people that... Oh, you already looked him up, huh? Yeah. I don't know. Like... Huh. I mean, we could try and carry him, but... I think what you want to do, Wraith Boss, is you want to try and... like, once you hit around level 25, that's really when you start picking off in, like, I mean... Once you hit... let's see... around level 25, I think, yeah. That's when things really start kicking off, because that's when you have enough cards to actually build good decks. Yeah, I know I should be saving them for V42, but I don't care. Oh, Burn Blood. I don't think I have that. Burn Blood powder is especially good on Iggy and Scorch. I'll show you. Oh, by the way, in case this amuses anyone, this is my decks. So my Mr. Uppercut is Crunch. In case you guys don't know, Crunch is my favorite character in the game. I just do not play him all that often. But he is by far my favorite character. As you can see, this is an incomplete deck. I have the final build, but I don't have his early game items. Ice Queen is exactly who you would expect. It's Aurora. I really like Red-Eyed Nitro because it's a really nice early game item that has 4% crit chance, and to get that extra 50% damage is really nice in early trades. If you can get that random 4% to hit, I don't know, man. Like, Bustin' Mentor actually mains Wraith, and that, like, it depends on whether or not he's getting camped all game, but if he's not getting camped, he's camping everyone else on the map. He has such bad CS when he plays Wraith, but it doesn't matter because he's literally killing everyone on the map everywhere. It's stupid. Because he'll like dive into random teams and it's just bad in general. I don't like it when he does that because he gets away with it. It's called Creep Score, also known as Last Hits. Basically, however many minions you get the last hit on, that's called CS. Yeah, Zap's my Zinx build. Defender of the Field. Okay, that's Muriel. As you can see, I generally like having a tempered plate and a tune bearer. That's actually a staple in a lot of my builds. I think I got it on this one too. And eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. That's a reference to the Reese's Puffs meme song, by the way. I'll probably regret saying that on my stream later on down the line, but hey. That's the Chimera build that I was using last game. I personally like having Sage's wards in a lot of my builds. Just a ward in general is real nice. And then, yeah, that's a touchy thing to say, but So You Like Being Tied Up is my Yin build. She hurts. She definitely hurts. Iggy und Bosch is my Iggy and Scorch build. It's got Ash of the Witch. I always like having Ash of the Witch on characters that do not have native CC. Like, Iggy has absolutely no CC except for his ult. He has absolutely none. So this Ash of the Witch helps it to where you can keep people in your turrets, you can keep people in your oil spell, you can keep them in your ult. It's just really nice in general to have. But only on the characters that truly need it. Like the ones that have a lot of CC, like Richter, he does not need Ash of the Witch. Richter does not need Ash of the Witch. Not that he matters at this point. And here's my one-hit Murdoch build. It has absolutely no attack speed and about 36% crit, I believe. Right around there. And all the rest is literally put into damage. I've got three Madstone gems that just, yeah. It's what they are. Abyssal form is my Sevarog build, in case any of you guys are curious. I probably shouldn't have damage on him, to be honest. Sevarog does damage on his own, and if you get Madspore Sash, that just helps that. This card right here, Madspore Sash and cooldown reduction, is basically all you need. I'll kill you with a little crit. This is one of the most satisfying hunters to play, in my opinion. It's Sparrow. What I have is a hemorrhage, so I pop this along with her ult, and it just... Oh, I talked about that already. My bad. I'm sorry. Blow them up. Here's my boy Howitzer. Again, a Fire Piercer. This is an excellent card. It really is. I mean, especially for people who don't have, like, Corruption. But that's only because Corruption has Shadow Scroll, and that's just... Anyhow, the King is my Wukong build. Hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and accept wherever that guy was. Hey, Snippo, is that you? Okay, so that is you. I will accept that. I will... Am I the leader of the thing? Invite PSN player. Where are you at, my man? Here. We will send that invite. I wonder who the other person is. Okay, so Snippo joined the party, okay. Yeah, this is my Richter build in case anybody cares. And here's Grux. I like Grux, mostly because of Merciless and Scourging Tails. They are excellent on him. So yeah. And then Granada out is Twin Blast, again with Hemorrhage. Yeah, we can go ahead and accept that. No such thing as heresies, of course. The one and only Seraph. I have a horrible win rate with her, but she is so much fun to play. And the cat came back is obviously Greystone. I know, but it doesn't matter. We can hope. I'll play my carry hero. No, I don't want to impact her win rate. Who else do I want to play? I'm considering. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna be back. I think I need water, so. That's all I have to say. Because 0 is actually a myth, by the way. Alright, I'm back. Oh no, what happened? You dodged? Why'd you dodge? Hold up. Uh... Okay, so... I think here's what the plan is. Me and you are gonna play a game, okay? Me and you, Snippo, or Wraith Boss, whichever you prefer. And then... I think the best idea would be for you to try and level up. But when we play, I can just keep my, like, monologue going. And stuff like that. I'm not sure if you're still watching the stream and if you can even hear me say this. But... yeah. Maybe you can glean something from me? I don't know. I should probably be completing my builds, to be honest. Let's go ahead and see. That's probably one. Probably a dummy ward. Probably an actual ward. We'll go with that. That. Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. So I actually do not know whether I'm being matched with level 16s or if you're being matched with me. I'm thinking it's much more likely that you're being matched with me. So I don't know. But we can try. We can definitely try. I truly don't know. I think I might try to take the offline, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine. Actually, hold up. I do have a build, don't I? I'll go with that. Snippo, I think you're offline. I think that's the idea. Uh-oh. Actually, you just go to the lane where there isn't anyone, because I'm not sure where that Bellica is gonna go. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm getting matched with level 16s or if you're getting matched with me. It's up in the air. It really is. I think you're probably getting matched with me because I'm the owner of the establishment. I basically always time it to the 45-second mark because that is the exact moment that you can get here just as the minions spawn if you back. Like, if you start backing and get back at around 57 seconds, because the minions spawn at a minute and then they walk their way up. So at around that point in time, okay, I'm stupid. I'm very dumb. See, what some people will do is they'll try and jump in front of your shots. So if you aim higher up, they can't. And there's me being dumb. Very, very dumb. If she has her knock up, she could kill me, but she does not. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick up concentrated ground. And a clarity. Right at the 3-minute mark, that is the exact moment where the gold buff spawns. Okay, I'm not certain. Does she have... She does not. Oh no. I got matched with you. You didn't get matched with me. Oh my goodness. I could have picked the carry.
Oh, Steven.
The general idea is to actually... Okay, so jolly good. Rotated to mid. That's not a bad call. And not bad, okay. Sorry if I'm being extremely quiet. Okay. Okay, so. I do not mind. I really do not. Because I still have my, Okay. I'm playing a dangerous game here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say be right back. And I'm going to back. Actually, hold up. I can stick around for this. Generally speaking, I'm just going to sit in my lane until I get my ult. And at that point, I will be able to fly anywhere on the map. Oh, I like this. I don't mind that at all. So far, I have basically as much CS as anybody else. The highest CS someone has is 44, and that's with Wraith. This is some sketchy stuff, shall we say. But hey. As you can see, I just face tanked that just for the sake of I think it might actually be really good. Probably not, okay. Oh no. So far, literally no one has done much of anything. Like, a bunch of people are still just level 4. The only one who's really doing anything at all is this Bellica and this Wraith. You're playing a dangerous game there, buddy. Sitting under the tower is a bad idea. But what is a worse idea is having that happen. I apologize for getting you into trouble. But yeah. I feel like a lot of people here just don't really know what they're doing. Like, they've got an idea, but not really. See, what I could do at this point in time is ult to someone to get back into lane, but I don't really see any pressing engagements. So I think I won't. But yeah. See, something that you could improve on at this point in time would be to keep going back to your lane. As I can see, you've actually got a pretty good handle on last hits, I think. I don't think you understand the full nature of his kit though. What you can do... I know it's 8 seconds late. We went over this at like the beginning of the stream. But yeah, if you didn't know, if you use his sniper, it says that when you get the last hit on anything, see, we finally took the tower. I mean, it took us a heck of a long time. So what you'd want to do at this point is you've pushed our lane, and you'd want to retreat. Shiitake mushrooms. But yeah, at this point, you'd want to retreat, go to your own lane, and push elsewhere. Because as you can tell, he already pushed our tower down. Like a long while ago. I don't actually know where I'm needed. Maybe over there? Yeah, they don't really know the concepts of last hits down here, do they? They're quite accurate though. Like, I'll give them that. It's just they can't really put it into practice. I'm almost scared that they have it to where she's going full damage phase. Because, by the way, folks, that's not a good idea. That is not a good idea. What did she do?
Enemy tower destroyed. An enemy tower is under attack.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wherever he lands. See, he's a bit greedy. So what I can do is ult away. Okay. As a support, you always want to go where you're needed, and that's something that I have trouble with. With support, it isn't so much about farm, and that's what I like doing. I like farming a lot. But yeah. Somebody's got a good hang on how to set lanes, though. Yeah, don't... I'm not exactly experienced on Muriel, so you probably shouldn't be looking at me for how to, like, do things. But... her ult is very, very good. I like that what she does is create shields, because he doesn't have any mana, so... yeah.
An allied tower is under attack. An allied
So
tower
Houston,
is
we do
under
have a
attack.
problem here. See, Mario doesn't have good scaling at all, so it's only in the early stages that she's actually able to clear waves. And she has absurd mana costs. Oh boy. And I picked Mario too. I probably should have picked Wukong, but hey. Yeah, I'd assume that everyone was in bronze though. He's only level 18. He hasn't had time to actually get accustomed to the game. Especially if this is his first MOBA.
Is under attack.
Yeah, well, I should probably be backing and trying to help.
An allied tower is under attack.
Except I'm stupid and I can't aim. Okay, so here's what I'm planning on doing. Apparently not doing anything at all and throwing my little orb. Oh, she popped her ult. Why did she pop her ult? I don't even care. Okay, body block. Give her clarity. I don't know why she would pop a mana potion. But hey. I didn't come to this joint to judge. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this game will last. I'm really hoping it doesn't last, to be perfectly honest. No offense to you at all. But generally speaking, bronzes are still learning the game. And yeah, my aim is incredibly bad. I'm sorry about that. But generally speaking, bronzes are still learning the game, and it takes a really long time. Like, look at that. People are still using scout wards. Scout wards are not good, by the way. They really aren't. What people do have is aim. They do have a little bit of aim. And they like using their abilities a lot, but they don't really use them to their maximum potential. Like, I'm not even certain anyone's gonna come over here. Okay, yeah, somebody did. They get the basics of the game, though. I'll give them that, but... yeah, there he is. He's coming. Is he gonna come at? Yeah, he's gonna come after me. People like having frag fests. It's kind of funny, to be honest, because they'll push really, really hard, and they'll use all their abilities to do. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Yeah, here we go. All he did was take my shield. I'll give them that they're accurate, but they just don't really know what they're doing. Like, if I was anywhere in gold, which is where I'm at, I would have been killed there. But because I'm in bronze, people don't really know that to collapse. Like, if I'm that far in, their entire team should have probably been on me, but... okay. We'll go ahead and look at that later. How far in is it? Should we not know? Yeah, they are accurate. But they don't really use their abilities, right? Take a look at that. I might even be able to kill this. These two. Like, funnily enough. I really might. Like, this is actually hilarious. I should probably die here, but... yeah. We'll just go, yeah. Okay, the respawn timers are getting longer. And... people not... I should probably be paying more attention to the match, but I'm just... playing as badly as the people I'm playing against. Let's go with that. Like, I did not notice that the left lane went down. I'm not really sure I care. But... like... I don't know what would happen if Clarity did damage. Probably not much, but... hey, it'd be funny. Like, as you can see, this guy is legitimately spamming his abilities. Like, look at that. Did I actually take that? Like, please don't tell me that's an actual thing. I don't even mind. I really don't. He could snipe me, yeah. They aren't as bad as I... yeah. Oh, the jukes. Sad. It really is. Well, I think what I want to do is either... I'm going to ult the Wukong. Let's go ahead and take that lane. We can go ahead and do that, yeah. Now, I'm not sure. What I did get is him out though. Yeah, backing in the middle of the lane is not the smartest idea either, by the way. A lot of things that everyone is doing, including me, is not being smart at all. I think I'm actually gonna close the stream out. I think. I wonder how many games that was. 3? Probably a 3-hour stream. Yeah, look at this. They still haven't even taken the buff. It's a bit disappointing, but it's what I signed up for. Fuck. Okay. I wonder what'll happen if I just try and attack this guy head on. He can't do it. He can't do it, dude. That's sad. That's genuinely sad. I can't believe that he just can't do it. He just can't fight me. I'm too quick. I'm too quick. Adventures in Bronze. Let's see. I could go to left lane, I could go to right lane, but do I want the game to end? No, I'm playing the game. I might as well just push to be good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I should have ulted to you, but I'm dumb. I don't play Mario too much, but I thought I'd support because I wasn't really expecting anybody else to. Yeah.
Killing spree.
I shouldn't even back at this point. I'm so close to home.
An allied inhibitor is under attack. An allied inhibitor is under
No.
attack.
I think the call is that I basically halt it and then ult over to him. I'm hoping that he focuses me. Okay, no, come on, dude. The entire point of this is that you go after. The entire point of that exercise was to Oh, he's going for it. Okay. Yes. I am literally doing absolutely nothing with no mana. But it doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters anyway. Well, we can go ahead and see what's up. Then it might be Hyperons. I don't know. But if I had picked anyone other than Muriel, I probably would have just ended the game by this point, to be honest. Like, if I had played Wukong, I would have won by this point, to be perfectly honest. The teams aren't all that... I can't really talk about synergy right now, but like... character composition wise, but even team synergy isn't all that good. Like, at least in gold, everybody plays whatever they want in gold, but people group up. People do group up, and usually that's enough to win games. Whoever groups up better wins. It doesn't really matter your picks. But in bronze, what you really need to do is you really need to pick someone with high basic attack damage and just push towers all day. That's the best way to get out of bronze. Like, at this point, I'm not really basic attacking. I'm probably going to get hit with a gank. I'm not even going for last hits. I'm just pushing the lane. And more likely than not, people are going to be too preoccupied getting kills in the right lane that I'm just going to take this tower. If I'm lucky, I might even take the inhib. I don't know. It's up in the air. I shouldn't be doing this as Muriel, but since I'm the only one doing anything at all, like, look at that. The entire enemy team is in that lane. Now, what I'm hoping for is that I connect with this inhib, and I'm gonna... Yeah, he's gonna go for that cute little gank, isn't he? I'm gonna back out, though. Maybe I won't. I might even just try to push this inhib. Same as them. This is actually funny that I've gotten this far. I have to say, it's kind of funny that I've even gotten to the point where this is an option. It's not exactly a good thing, that this is an option.
Enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Like, the mere fact that I, as Muriel, was able to do that, and the mere fact that they, as them, were able to do that, is probably a sign that what's going on is not healthy. Because I should just stop explaining myself. At this point, you just really want to close out the game. It's 35 minutes in. We finally took an inhib. And somebody defended the left lane. I might... Okay. I don't know how he did it, but I am perfectly fine with that. I am actually perfectly fine with that. We took it. That's fine by me. Okay. At this point, people are a bit ticked off, and they like to fight each other. Damn it. Like, literally, if I keep them preoccupied here, they might just let that lane go entirely. They really might. It would really be that simple. It really might just be that simple. Okay. They're a bit smarter than the average bear, but not really. Not really. We just need someone to attack that lane.
Enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Like, what I could do at this point in time is just try to push the right lane. So far, we haven't done any damage at all to the core, but if I was any better at the game, that probably would not be a problem, but because I am bad at this character, I might just go for a complete frag fest. I might just do it, but I don't know. We've got so many things that are going wrong. I mean, we're doing fine. We are doing just fine. But, like, the game itself is not. Like, literally, all we have left to do is to push this lane. That's literally all we have left to do. I'm not even sure anyone's gonna pop over here if they've got, Snip in that lane. They might just give it up, to be perfectly honest. He's probably gonna hit me with her snipe. If she's any smart. Okay, so she's not. Yeah, they definitely just wanted to kill him. I suppose that's extremely predictable. People just want to go after the kills at this level. It doesn't matter, like, where it's at or anything. I think I'm just gonna ult to Gunner I'm down. Hey. What are you guys doing? Oh, this is hilarious. Look, they've even got tainted magic.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't gonna get out of that. But let's go ahead and do that.
Enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Hey, look at that.
An enemy inhibitor is down.
Just attack the left line. That's all we need. The game will be over. They can't... See, at this point, you should really just surrender. You've got all three down, and they've got all three up. Inhibs, that is. You aren't going to win. There's no way you're going to win. The one thing that you could hope for is that every single one on our team was killed, and that they had Orb Prime. Which, if you did not know... which I'm assuming you don't because it's at bronze level, you want to get this. Look at my mini-map where I'm at. If I was on the other team, it would be swapped, of course. But this right here would be the exact spot where you'd want to go to attack. And as you can see up there, it's at 34%. All we have to do is just attack. Somebody still has scout wards. He's got a good build. I will give this... Yeah, he hurts. I mean, I'll admit I didn't do much, but I'm not really sure it mattered. Like, this guy knew what he was doing. Yeah, look at that. He had a really optimized build. What is this? I think he has a 100% crit chance. Hold up, does he have an actual 100% crit chance? That's 4%. 44. Now if the rest of this adds up to 46... No, it adds up to 56. Yeah, he's actually got 100% crit. This Wukong did. And the rest just went into attack speed. You can hit really hard with 100% crit because it's consistent, like really, really consistent. I personally don't think it's the best, like most optimal way to do it. I find that 30% crit is usually enough. But hey. Huh. Yeah, I think I've been on for quite a while. I think I might just end the stream here. I don't really have an outro or anything at all. This is the first thing I've ever done on YouTube. So, I hope you weren't expecting too much. But maybe you guys can expect some more from the future, at least streaming on YouTube on YouTube wise. But yeah, I will see you, Snippo. I will see you, but I think I will leave. Bye, man. Huh. That might be a pretty good way to end it. The whole my stream's at 0. The myth is signing out, boys. Yeah. I think that's good enough. Good night, guys. It was nice seeing everyone. Yeah, good night.